The lightener product that I'm going to be using is L'Oreal Quick Blue. So I'm going to take 1 scoop of that and mix it with a 30 volume developer. So I'm going to go ahead and get mixing. I'm going to section off my hair, then mix it, and then I will be right back. So I sectioned my hair off into 3 sections: the top, the middle, and the bottom here. So with each section, I'm going to split it down, I'm going to part it in the back here and split it into 2 parts on the sides here. Since I'm doing it myself and I don't have someone to do the back of my hair, I found that this is the easiest way. I can just pull each side as I'm working to the side here and see what I'm doing that way. So I'm taking a thin section like this, and I'm going to decide how high up I want my highlights to start. So I want to go just below the chin here, or maybe just right at chin level. And I'm going to take my little rat tail comb here, and I'm just going to tease this up. That way I'm guaranteed a nice little blend of the color, since I do have such dark roots here. And I'm going to work from the teasing down. So I'm just going to take my tinting brush here, and instead of, like painting the hair like that way, like if you're doing foil highlights, I'm just going to take the tip of the brush and almost like a little toothbrush, and we're just going to kind of, choose the areas we want, and, basically how the hair lays, you can kind of see where you might want the highlights. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm just going to pull that taut there, and just kind of get to painting here. And I'm going to do it kind of unevenly. I'll go up higher on one section and a little lower in the middle, and then maybe higher again on another section. And as I get down towards the bottom of my hair, down towards my ends, I'm going to let the bleach get a little bit heavier. And after I've got that piece done, I've got a piece of saran wrap here. I'm just going to go ahead and separate that from the rest of my hair so it doesn't get on there. So basically we're doing this instead of foils. And that way also at the same time I'm able to look through and see it processing, whereas foils you have to open up each one. I'm just going to take another V section here. And again, I'm going to go ahead and tease that up just so I'm guaranteed a good blend. So the bottom section is done. I'm going to drop down the next section, again splitting it in the center and bringing each to the sides. So I'm just going to do the same thing and pull V-shaped sections here. And I'm going to give that a little tease. Actually, I want to leave that short section out. We'll do that separate. And again, I'm just applying it in sort of an uneven pattern up there. So some parts are a little bit higher, some are a little lower, just so we don't get any of those straight line, harsh bleach lines. And then as I come down to the bottom, the bleach is going to get thicker and heavier here. Now onto the top section of my hair. I'm going to go ahead and split that again. And I'm actually going to part it to how I usually wear my hair, which I kind of have a side part. Because I want to see where my highlights are going to fall automatically. And again, we're not touching the top, we're leaving the roots dark because we want it dark going down to the lightest. And so I'm just going to go ahead and tease that up a little bit more. And we're just going to touch on the ends there. And then just to brighten up my face a little, I am going to hit just a couple of little pieces along here. Alright, now that I'm all looking like Rastafari / lioness, I'm going to just let this bleach sit for about 15 minutes. I'm going to check it. Again, it's going to be super easy to keep an eye on it because I can see right through the saran wrap. Alright, so it's been 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and start undoing the saran wrap, and I'll see if we are ready to rinse, which we should be. And it just pulls off really easy just by grabbing the end. Hey guys, here are the final results, so you can see how it turned out all together. So in the previous video, you saw me dyeing my hair the dark blonde on top. I just wanted to kind of create that very subtle ombre effect so my roots, my natural dark roots, can start growing out over time and not be quite so conspicuous, you know, because previously it was the bright, like bleach blonde with the dark roots, and that just wasn't looking good. So, so we've got that worked out, and then I highlighted the ends as you just saw, and so I'm happy with how that worked, and the blending. So you can see the reason that I was doing the teasing was just to make sure that I was going to have a good gradients underneath, because it was going to be, again, quite a contrast between my very dark brown hair and the ends. So we've got the dark blonde fading into kind of the medium blonde highlights. So my goal is basically just to start growing my hair out and get back to some more natural roots and all of that. So I will mention that I did use a toner over after the bleaching, rinse that out, and then I used the toner just to kind of tone down some of the warmth from the bleach because my hair was, again, so dark under there. So toner was definitely needed. My hair likes to pull a lot of really warm red orange tones. So I used the Wella, this is the, let's see, T14 in Pale Ash Blonde. And I'm really happy with how their color has worked and how their toners work. So that is the toner I used, and then I used it with this Clairol Volume 10 Developer. So those were, and I just needed a 10 because it was just depositing color, it wasn't lifting any further. So 10 worked out perfect. And I will go ahead and show you how the color looks in outdoor lighting too, and in the sunlight. So that's how my hair looks outside in the sunlight, and I'm really happy with how it looks, you know, more beachy now rather than kind of trying to be that platinum blonde. I just wasn't meant to be. It's just not a good look for me. So I'm much happier with kind of more of the light brown and, you know, the brown tones, and then the dark blonde. The dark blondes and medium blondes is definitely better if I'm going to do highlights, instead of doing the whole platinum kind of blonde thing. That just wasn't working. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and coming on my hair journey with me. I hope you enjoyed, and if you do your own hair, hopefully this gave you maybe a few ideas for yourself as well. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.